COSAP TV. Like, share, and subscribe to COSAP TV.
Diagnosis of cancer cases in the Bono region has been a challenge over the years due to the absence of a histopathology laboratory in the region. The closest health facility patients could get diagnosed for cancer is the Confanochi Teaching Hospital in Kumasi. The SDA hospital in Sunyani and a member of the Christian Health Association of Ghana has, however, established the first ever histopathology laboratory in the Bono region. The lab is expected to serve the inhabitants of the Bono region and other adjoining regions. The medical superintendent of the SDA hospital, Dr. Philiphobi Kakari, has been sharing more on the establishment of the laboratory.
And we realized that the whole of Bono Ahafo, Savannah region, there's no histopathology lab. So it makes the diagnosing of cancers difficult. Now, once a sample is taken and is sent to the histopathology lab, it can either be a cancer or it might not be a cancer. Now, once a sample is taken, most of the time the patient goes through some trauma because they don't know whether it will be cancer or not. And because we don't have a lab here, it takes a longer time for them to get the results, which will calm them down. So we decided to invest in it so that we can get a lab here that can quickly give us a result so that we know whether the thing is cancer or not. If it's malignant, I keep saying cancer, but the real word is malignant because malignancy is divided into sarcomas and carcinomas. So if it's malignant, then we know the treatment. We refer the patient as early as possible so that the patient can see an oncologist and get well soon. If it's not, then we reassure the patient, then we counsel the patient and educate the patient about the things that can trigger malignancy so that they stay away from it. So those are the main reasons why we invested in the histopathology lab. As for the cost, we started 2 years ago. So we ordered the machines 2 years ago, and the cost of the machines was over 200,000. So Ghana cedis, 200,000 Ghana cedis. So apart from that, our personnel, we have to take them to Koforidua for some extra training so that they get their hands used to the machines. And they are all well educated and they are competent for it, but we still wanted them to do refresher training because it took 2 years for us to set the place up. So that is it.
The lab has also become the training center for the students of the University of Energy and Natural Resources.
Since it's the only histopathology lab in the whole of Bono, Ahafo, and Bono East, the students from UNE who come and do their attachment in the laboratory also come here so that they can have some feel of the histopathology, how the process takes place, how the reagents, so that they can protect themselves, and they are taught all those things. So we have a lot of SOPs, standard operating procedures here that they will go through so that they really understand the concept of histopathology, how to report it, and all those things.
A medical laboratory scientist, Raymond Nikwe, has been speaking to City News on some of the cases they've tested so far.
Yes, so we started operations in last year, December, that's 2022. And up to now, we've been able to run about 25 cases. Out of the 25 cases, we were able to diagnose 3 malignant cases out of the 25. And the 23 were all benign cases that we received. The malignant cases, when I say malignant cases, I mean cancerous cases, and cancer, that means cases that tumor growth that has the potential of being able to spread to other areas of the body. So those are what I mean by us being able to diagnose malignant cases or cancerous cases in other terms. So with the malignant cases, 2 out of the 3 were from the breast masses that were suspected of having cancer or cancerous growth. And then the last one was a hysterectomy that was being done. And I think they saw a bit of carcinoma in there. I think the pathologist, after doing his histology studies, saw a bit of carcinoma in there. So we've been able to raise awareness of the pathology service up to now, and we've been able to get cases from the Tyne District Hospital. Also, we get cases from Holy Family, Brekum. We are also yet to get cases from our regional hospital and then cases from the neighboring facilities as well.
COSAP TV. Like, share, and subscribe to COSAP TV.